Alright, we are back to another stream of Lies of P. Hello, hello. Excuse me. Last time, we had made it through the... what's it called? We made it through the Cathedral of St. Frangelico, found the Archbishop, turned into a big old scary monster, went to the Mullum District, fought off the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, and discovered the origins of the gold coin fruit. And now, we are headed off to Rosa Isabel Street. Got the key and everything to that area. But first, involving fighting the King of Puppets, first let me just check here real quick.
I'll use my power.
Yeah, I accidentally talked to her offline. Just to, you know, do a quick level up if I could. I don't have enough to level up proper, so. But she said something along the lines of, your body is changing. The way you take ergo or whatever, something must be different. Check the painting you put up on the wall. And, as you can see, we are indeed changing.
Ah, I'm glad you're here, my son. Have you seen that painting? I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy. The city asked me... Finally, it's time to eliminate the root cause of the puppet frenzy. The King of Puppets is at the root of it all. And he's very powerful. But so are you. Be brave, my son. One more step, and you will redeem me and save Krat from this hell.
I mean, to be fair, first of all, indeed. To be fair, I did say midstream on Wednesday that I wasn't going to be streaming yesterday because of D&D swaps, so... You get a bonus stream of Friday to make up for it. Anyway, where's this stupid cat? I can never find it whenever I want to pet it. Usually it's right here if I can't find it.
A great weapon calls...
A great weapon calls for... Let's just head on down to Rosa Isabel. This thing gets right here. Yeah, who cares? Have you seen the I Don't Wanna Be a Magical Girl indie cartoon pilot? I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it all the way through. I've seen like one snippet of it where she like gets a pipe wrench or something. That was funny, but I haven't sat down and watched it. I will eventually, probably, maybe. So I was looking at messages. I see the moon is out. Yeah, I see it ever so slightly because of the curtain down. Oh, sorry, suddenly tired. Made by an animator who works at Disney. Apparently, doubt they would pick it up. They'd cancel it anyway. Probably.
Rosa Isabel Street, the entertainment district. You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7. Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Oh, she was the most famous of them all. The legendary prima donna. Well, I'm not sure if she's still alive, so while the past tense makes sense, it's getting a little depressing.
Thanks, Jimmy. Alright, let me just swap Legion arms. And we are going to switch grindstones. I might want to try it out, because the big pipe wrench has been pretty good, but I might want to try using the booster glaive, though I have to improve. I have to smith it since it's 5 levels lower. That's a thought for later. So that's trailer for a new public domain horror film called Mickey vs. Winnie. It might be the shittiest looking one so far. Hearing random wailing women. Seriously, dude, in black and white face paint with ears made out of construction paper. Amazing. Hello.
Who are you? Ah, my stalker friend. I was worried the puppets had come back. They're demons. They won't give us a moment's peace. Even an elderly lady like me. They wouldn't even let the dead rest if they had the petrification disease. Drives a lady to drink, it does. Which reminds me, I could use a proper tipple. There's a wine called La Bleuie. When I was younger, they called it the Ruby of the Heavens. I'm sure there's still some left in the wine cellar at Lorenzini Arcade. You're an enterprising lad. Bring it to me and I'll give you something nice in return.
Okay.
Remember, Lorenzini Arcade, a wine cellar, La Bleuie. Ah, the Ruby of the Heavens. That had hit the spot. A delight on the tongue, and a memory of bygone days.
The Witch's Tower and Princess poster. The Witch's Tower and Princess, the comedy praised by audience and critics alike. The Estella Opera House will be presenting its grand finale. It's the last work of the best writer in Krat, Coppelius Campellin, as well as the last performance of Red actress Adelina Corday, the greatest prima donna of our time. The greatest adventure of an evil witch, a gallant knight, and a beautiful princess awaits you. Come join an unforgettable experience of laughter, tears, and thrills. She spoke like Yoda for one line.
Remember, Lorenzini Arcade, a wine cellar, La Bleuie. Ah, the Ruby of the Heavens. That had hit the spot. A delight on the tongue, and a memory of bygone days.
I don't know if I hear it in her sentence structure either. Witch's Tower and the Princess, a final performance by Adelina the greatest prima donna. Experience their passionate stories. Get the most loyal servant. I mean, not the most Yoda. Not the most, like, Yoda kind of censor. I see what you mean, though. Artist Doodle. Puppets are the most beautiful of beings. Even their human masters are incomplete beings in comparison. Creations more perfect than their creator. The creator who created them. Which would you praise more? That's a good question. Special report, Foreigner's Confession. The alchemists paved the way for Krat's golden age, and no one denies that fact. But what if instead of gold, they were the cause of an unprecedented disaster? Being a reporter, I receive a surprising message from an informant who was once an alchemist himself. It's about a stranger from across the ocean, an alchemist from the Far East, who was once famous in Krat. He learned of the group's secrets and quit, and he now uses a different identity out of fear for his safety. The relic of Trimiscus is not just a simple ergo mine. The relic of Trismiscus is not just a simple ergo mine. That place is dangerous. My source claimed that the alchemists have an ulterior motive, one not for the benefit of the city, and that they have a very risky plan involving ergo. The conspiracy theory about how hundreds of people can die sounded preposterous, but the evidence provided had a surprising amount of credibility to it. As a reporter, I spent months with the informer and was able to see the dark side of Krat. I intend to deliver my report for the benefit of the citizens. The rest is severely damaged. Publication of this text was banned for spreading false information and promoting social unrest. Additionally, reporter Maduro has been suspended indefinitely from our newspaper. We apologize to the citizens for any trouble. Fake news. You're fake news, Maduro. You're fired. Oh, look at the little creepy baby.
Destroy the trial.
This 2 is powerful enough to run games like Lies of P. Would you play this game on the go? Probably. I played Dark Souls on the go. A Legion plug. There was a YouTuber who 100%ed the Insane Trilogy on the Switch after 100%ing it on the PlayStation 4. Wouldn't go that far. Mostly because trying to platinum Dark Souls 1, pain in the ass. So try to 100% it. Oh, excuse me. Trying to 100% it a second time on the Switch would be asinine. Very rarely do I find myself 100%ing things unless it seems like something very rational to do. Always hated this part. Ah, my finger. Games, I would never try the 100% Breath of the Wild, especially because of the Hyrule Encyclopedia mission. Now, like, trying to find all the... what's it called? Like, I could 100% in the sense of, like, you know, do all the shrines and stuff. That's just fine. Trying to find every Korok seed, I'm just like, this is... asinine. Because, like, the fallout for it, like, you eventually, there's no point in, like, oh, I collected enough to fill in spaces for my weaponry, great. Versus I can have unlimited stocking clothes, but only limited amount of weaponry. What is this?
Oh, what a beautiful puppet you are.
Hello.
I can hear your springs, even if you tried to hide them. Musicians have keen ears, you know. Would you like to sing for me like your friends? I have a feeling the sound of your cries will be especially sweet. Let's have an encore performance of Pain for the Red actress, Adelina Corday. I dedicate this performance to my sister, Adelina!
Well, she's dead. The enemies made us sound like Banjo-Kazooie Jinjo a minute ago. I think I know what you mean. Rose Estate incident left left as a mystery. The city of Krat decided to put an indefinite stop to the investigation on the disaster that took place in the Monad charity house known as the Rose Estate. This was to prevent chaos caused by the large-scale spreading of the petrification disease. There have been no confirmed survivors so far. The petrification disease is a deadly epidemic, but this massive spread is unprecedented. The quarantine authorities surmise that the petrification disease caused the novel mutation. The Monad Charity House, once a boarding school for kids from the slums, has until recently been home to the founding Monad family, many students and refugees. The leader of the alchemists, Valentinus Monad, has been confirmed to have passed during the catastrophe, and this will take a toll on the alchemists. Truly an odd situation. Hello.
Oh, you're walking about in a place like this. You must be a stalker. Can I ask you a favor? My wife's body lies on Rosa Isabel Street. There was a fire, and I couldn't reach her through the flames. I know she's gone, but I hate to think of her just lying there. Would you bring me her belongings? Then I'd have something to remember her by. Thank you. Small kindnesses like this give me something to cling to. Her body is on Rosa Isabel Street. She used to look so beautiful in her black dress. I miss her so much. Every day is harder than the last. Please, bring me her belongings. Her body is on Rosa Isabel Street. She used to look so beautiful in her black dress. I miss her so much. Every day is harder than the last. Please, bring me her belongings.
I just want to make sure. Also, the way how I'm so used to everyone having a mask on. Just looking at Julian the Gentleman there. I was like, why do you look like a Sonic 06 NPC? Alright, yeah, we're gonna keep going. I'm just some guy. You just trust me to grab his wife's stuff. Ow. The physics was still active on him, so he went flying. It's funny. quartz. Okay, now we might have to go back because we got some quartz on us. Now, before we level up, I'll be able to improve that saw blade weapon.
I know my way around.
And I want to. It doesn't do much damage. Now we can craft another Legion arm, but like I said, I don't really care much for these, so we're just gonna craft this for the sake of crafting.
I'll use my power.
And level up. Okay. I must have misread that as whetstone than wishstone. Rose Isabella. Yeah. Zap. Very good. Damn it. Oh, that was not good. Did not realize that would be one of massive explosion would be that devastating to my health. Yeah, shark. shortcut. Ow. That hurt. Hello. Ow. I almost died to a stupid baby.
We found it! The black dress! But it's just a puppet? What on earth is going on?
Wedding ring. Seems rather odd. Do that. We're gonna pick this up. Back this way. Just read this real quick. Wedding ring. A ring delicately crafted with precious metals. It looks like the token of a blessed marriage. The ring should have been put on the bride's finger along with blessings. Fortunately, the bride's body went cold before she could ever receive the ring. Because she was a machine.
Oh, my Melody. This is her wedding ring. Our marriage should have been filled with joy. I failed you, Melody. I'm sorry. I should have mentioned she's a puppet. But she was real to me. I saw a shining soul inside her. Others laughed at me, but I knew the truth. I knew that she was in love with me too. Maybe I'm crazy, though. Whoever heard of a human and a puppet in love?
So the message she left saying she loves you.
Melody. My Melody. Your words were everything to me. She was my guardian angel. The reason I survived the Krat disaster. Even puppets have hearts, do they not? Perhaps all we need is something that helps us perceive what they're feeling. Sorry. I ramble when I get upset. Here's your reward. I think you deserve this ring more than I do. I'm more than happy with Melody's belongings. I wish I could offer something more, but this is all I have. Please, remember the love Melody and I shared. Who knows? Maybe you'll find true love one day, too. She was my one true love. I don't think I will ever forget her. She was my...
Okay. So the thing about that guy is, if you recall, the other night, we had found a news article about a Mr. J falling in love with a puppet. Of course, Julian is the full name. And yeah, there's not much to it. The only other option, though, is like if we told him the truth, we would have found him dead. Like he kills himself afterwards, but I think he leaves a record behind. I'm trying to remember if he leaves something behind, but he will disappear later on. The hell was that? I knew what that was. This part sucks. Are you mad clown bastard? God damn. Sliced his arm off and everything. Nice. Alright. just trying to remember if we already passed that bridge. I'm pretty sure we did, but... Right, okay. In honor of the happiest days of our family because of her presence, I still miss you, Camille. Gigi. Easy. First of all, let me just reset the area so see if Julian is still there, and then we gotta go back and level up. Before we go to the Opera House proper. Julian here? Nope, he's gone. Okay, never mind. I don't know why I thought he leaves a record for us.
I know my way around.
I'll use my power to help.
Welcome to...
I'll use my power.
Hang on. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going up. Wait, how many cores do I have? I only have one. Okay, never mind. Okay, but now we head on off to the Opera House. Hence the title of the stream. Excuse me. Okay, so some of these you can see sort of like a purpose that some of these puppets have. But I don't understand. What the hell kind of puppet these bring? Like what, who? Because this isn't like some amalgamation. We don't see amalgamation puppets or such until later on. What opera has us fighting, or like has us meet a spider, Maria Antoinette? Like, this is a design choice. course. I never realized she sings by herself. Anyway, bright red apple. A fresh red apple. It looks like it's bursting with sweet, refreshing juice. A sweet apple. It is particularly precious in Krat these days. Hello?
Oh, who are you? You're not a puppet. Are you here to listen to my music? I can't sing anymore. This petrification disease took away my songs. Riddles. I was fooled by him. He said this place was a shelter. Patricia, I'm so sorry. Oh, Patricia, I'm so sorry. I'm parched. Just a taste of fruit.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is the sweetest apple I've ever had. I can't stop death from taking me, but I have enough strength to confess my sins. Can you listen to my last confession? Patricia, I coveted your voice. If I can't match it, then even if I have to break you, Adelina Corday must have it all. I know it's wrong, but still, I love you. I know it's wrong, but still, I love you.
Alright, well, that's the prima donna, Adelina, and pretty sure Patricia is the white lady we fought earlier. White Lady's locket. A small locket that was given as a commemorative token. It holds a portrait of a beautiful woman in red. The sisters exchanged lockets as a sign of their friendship. The young sister was pleased to stand always on the stage of our dreams together. Your loving sister, Adelina. But, I think Adelina betrayed her sister in one way or another. I'm out of loot. Get it. Reloading. Ooh, a technique amulet. See, this one isn't too weird to me, because this is clearly supposed to be like a one-man show kind of puppet, where one person plays both characters side by side. I'm still trying to figure out, though, the spider one. Exploding pickaxe. Trying to remember which way to go. For legendary actress Adelina Corday, even those who envied her reputation loved her songs. Oh. Should have just looked a little to the left. My bad. Yep, it's a shortcut to the front. I like the crit attack doesn't cost any stamina. Notes from an experiment. test subject's body is better than expected. Its ergo, coordination, physical sensitivity, and modification adaptability figures all exceed expectations. Couldn't ask for better results. All that's left is to make a decision. I won't be able to undo my crime. I don't regret it. I've come too far for regret. I'm ready to become a god or a devil. I just hope that the owner of the body finds peace through this revenge. Perhaps this prayer is a remnant of my last bit of humanity. Huh. Wonder what that could be about. It's not Souls like without the occasional aimless walking and getting lost. No. You're right on the money with that one. Jeweled cryptic vessel. Ow. Lots of footsteps up that too. Jeweled cryptic vessel. An encrypted storage device in the shape of a metal cylinder. Venini might be able to decode this device if you ask him. The storage device that hides secrets using encryptions were popular. Okay, never mind. It's nothing different from what we last read. So let's go unencrypt this message and then go get the treasure it's attached to, and also the additional gold coin fruit. And we'll head inside to face off against the King of Puppets.
I always No trouble at all. I almost consider it my oldest hobby. Trust me, I won't let you down. There we are. A deciphered cipher just like I used to make. If you ever need me to help you decode another message, I'm at your service.
Jeweled cryptic vessel decryption. Orders. Check the ground at the end of the cliff of Kratz Central Station Street, where there is a good view of the ocean and Kratz landmarks. Alright, so we gotta go to the area where we first looked up at Hotel Krat. First, let me go get the gold coin fruit. forgot to open this shortcut. I would have beat this guy up. Just because I can.
I see Hotel Crot. I do love this view. It is a nice view, but we must be moving.
Pretty sure it's with this barrel that we have to look down. You're not here. What do I hear? There we go. Legion Caliber and the Atone's hunting apparel. Which is just basically the same coat as every other stalker, but I like that it's in black. Back to the hotel.
I'll use my power.
The Opera House. check if Adeline is dead or not yet. Okay, no, she dies after King of Puppets. I forgot to open the shortcut. More importantly, I forgot to get this item. Damn it. I didn't know that he can become strings to the spider puppets. Incredible Vanini collection. Well, now I kind of want to go back in and expand on Puccinella's collection. Wrong way.
At the House of Vanini, Master Vanini carefully curated this collection box himself. With it, you have returned to us what was stolen. You have our gratitude. The House of Vanini always keeps a few special items in the private reserve, sir. Only for our more discerning patrons, of course. At the House of Vanini... At the House of
Vanini. Don't need that. Okay, now we go back here real quick. yeah, I forgot to read this part here. Great fortune to all visitors, rest for all travelers, blessing to all friends. As we use this as training grounds. Opera halls to see what's going on here. That looks familiar. Kinda lame. Ugh! Hello, your majesty. Don't touch me! Uh-oh. King of puppets. Alright. He wasn't so tough. Huh? What, boy, what? That's no good. Got him. That was close.
Incredible! You defeated the king! I gotta think the puppets will have changed too, right? There's only one way to find out. Let's go backstage.
That was close. I probably could have ended it sooner if I actually hit that first Fable art. Did he?
I'm glad you're safe. I was so scared I would lose my precious son. It's risky for me just being out here. Fortunately, you didn't need my help. I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king. Hopefully the lesser puppets will die down soon. Now that the king is dead, the puppets have no leader, no direction. But the curse of the petrification disease still lingers. It's tough, but I know where you should go now. The Grand Exhibition. Rumors say the alchemists there have developed a cure. As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists, both their science and their motives. But they may be the city's last hope. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful. If it will help Antonia and the others, it's worth exploring. Go to the Grand Exhibition and see what you can find.
Asking number of pulse cells has increased.
That one puppet could control so many others. That's a memorable feat indeed. Unlike a real king, the puppet left no heir. The remaining puppets are leaderless, and we can reclaim the city. But it's still a city beset by the petrification disease. Seek a cure from the alchemists at the Grand Exhibition.
Okie dokie. Why does that doll have a buzzsaw for a head?
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly depressed even. And that seems weird. That's weird, right?
Pretty weird.
With their king dead, they seem lost. And again, maybe they're mourning him? Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
Not. Maybe having this weapon is also very risky because of how long it is. Oh, hello. Do you mind? Trying to open the door to the arcade. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get through the arcade, and then we'll save the grand exhibition for next week. Seems like a fair deal. First we gotta go a couple places. For example, we gotta go back to the Estella estate. For that record I mentioned. Good. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Would have assumed that I managed to escape the aggro with those two.
Oh, there's another record.
And a dead body, Gemini. Fascination. Do you remember the moment you fell in love? The moment when you were the only two people in the world? That splendid, magical moment with all of your sadness was forgotten. A heavenly voice representing Krat. A gift from the red actress Adelina Code. To you, fascination. And, as I mentioned before, red actress locket. Small locket that was given as a commemorative token. It holds a portrait of a pale girl stabbed repeatedly by a knife. The sister exchanged lockets as a sign of their friendship. This elder sister was pleased to stand always on the blank of our dreams together. Your loving sister blank. Yeah, Adelina clearly had issues with her sister Patricia. Not the record they were playing.
Antonia's condition is getting worse. I knew it would come to this. The petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies. We're all safe, thanks to her sacrifice. But I wish for a miracle to save everyone. Me as well.
I feel like your ability to VoIP out of existence in a puff of blue smoke is more threatening than you being a puppet robot. Maybe. It does beg the question, though, is like how much of stargazing technology has actual teleportation, or is it just, you know, for the sake of gaming purposes?
You're back. I was so worried when you marched off to fight the king. But this... it's a necklace from the Mona Charity House. They took care of orphans and impoverished children from across Krat. Many of those children grew up at the Rose Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you okay? You look ill, ever since I mentioned the necklace. My heavens, you look...
We've reached stage 2.
You're changing. You're becoming something more than a puppet. Almost human. If this is what you want, just keep behaving, keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of Ergo. I'll use my power dial.
It was a good try. Note left at the counter. There's something I want to tell you, Geppetto's puppet. Please come to the Hotel Garden on the way to Elysian Boulevard.
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia. It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have, to be sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
The Ergo is whispering.
It exists indeed. An unbelievable love, to be sure, with a wedding ring as its symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail. If I may be frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it. Thank you. It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom.
The Ergo was whispering.
No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty, the very reason I was created. Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
Oh, but you... Come closer, won't you? When you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young. I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait? Do I still have
The dramatic of whether or not have bedside manners.
No. It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners. Yes, those beautiful memories are still vivid in my mind. Time and the memories that fill it are all we have. I hope you're making some good memories of your own. It may be a comfort to you someday.
You feel warmth.
People have no thanks for keeping.
Not warm enough, though, to play the piano.
Ah, I heard you defeated the King of Puppets. Amazing. Ah, the puppets appear lost without their leader. They have no purpose, no focus. To think one can have so much control through ergo waves. If we don't determine who or what is causing it, this could all happen again tomorrow. I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather records of the puppets' ergo waves while you're defeating them.
Okay.
I always will.
Oh, my. This is a change I didn't expect. Did the King of Puppets get you? Or some other ruffians? I'm glad you're growing, but I'm not sure what to make of this. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy for me. You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you? Ask me about areas you want to know about. We plan to reveal our new automated puppet technology at the Grand Exhibition. If it hadn't been cancelled, it would have shocked the world. The alchemists are there now, working on a cure for the petrification disease. Dare we hope? In my experience, they always have an ulterior motive. Remember to be on your guard when you're with them. The barren swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son? Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now, strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me. People call them the alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
Okay.
Change. How to proceed?
Disappeared for a second there, Pops. Oh, there's the cat. Before we continue. Burnt White King's Ergo. When the boy opened his eyes, he found himself sitting on a throne that he had not asked for. When he sought his friend of the past, he clung to his memories, even though he knew there was no going back. Someone's necklace. A necklace once worn by the King of Puppets. It is engraved with a boy's scribblings. To Romeo, your friend, C. The boy resented his father for not showing any interest in him. Perhaps in protest, he gave his graduation necklace to Romeo, a friend he admired.
A great weapon calls for a great warrior.
Puppet Ripper. A chain sickle handle to the a chain sickle handle that once sprayed a bloody fog over Krat. The spring device allows the handler to extend or wind up the chain easily. Krat has a legend about a grimming hedonist murderer. They say his heart was made of a clockwork. Then Triumvirate Amulet. All legions abilities tier +1. Amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. Information and memories that are useful. There were 3 bodies, but their mind was one. The mind that sought revenge against the puppets by killing them the way their brother was killed. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading. Anyway. Like I said, we're not doing boss weapons this run. So I gotta pee, so I'm gonna get us back to the arcade, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Got myself a couple chips also, because I'm just feeling peckish. The arcade first floor key. Fire. Excuse me. I don't know why I thought I missed that part. What did I just pick up? Yeah, Lada. Monad Charity House Concert. All of you are invited to the concert being held at the Monad Charity House. We pray for the successful opening of the exposition. Children sponsored by the Monad Charity House have a message of love and hope for all of you. Don't miss this chance to listen to the most innocent performance in all of Krat. Date and time, XXXX 18 o'clock. Place, Lorenzi Arcade, Central Plaza. Sponsored by Lady Isabel and Sophia M. All profits from the performance will go towards our less fortunate neighbors. Okay, I've kind of ruined these guys' designs here. So, you see the hair right there on their face? At a certain angle, like right there, they kind of look like shades now. Like it looks like Cthulhu wearing sunglasses. Done this to myself. Ah, I died. My bad. shows your head.
Who are you? A lost visitor? Or a looter who's arrived too late? You look like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. No offense. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just buy what you need and leave. I came to Krat to see the wonders of the Grand Exhibition. Talk about bad luck. Not only was the Grand Exhibition a huge disaster, I can't leave because of, well, monsters. If you want to see the exhibition for yourself, head toward the wine cellar down below.
Excuse me, heavens.
I came to not only if you want to...
Scandal. V. The tragedy behind the flamboyance? Few citizens of Krat do not know who V is. The crown prince of high society, the man who came up with the grand covenant of the automated puppets and built the best manufacturing company at the age of 18. The man who's always fancy and is passionate about making people laugh. V is the most hated and beloved man in Krat, but his innocent passion makes even his opponents sentimental. However, even fewer people are aware of the tragedy he experienced in his youth. The true nature of the death of V's parents was covered up. Officially, they're victims of a homicide during a mugging. Even though V experienced such a tragedy in his youth, he grew up with a cheerful personality and became a well-known person whom any parents would be proud of. However, there's no one who knows that V secretly requests for the case history every year, and that his request is always denied. Suspicions surrounding this tragedy at the time, and there is known to have been pressure from the workshop and the alchemists throughout the investigation. The most interesting hypothesis is that the murderer is not human. If this is true, it explains the workshop and the alchemist's suspicious attempts to cover it up. It also explains how V was obsessed with inventions and success from his youth. This is where the real tragedy of Krat lies. Even V, the richest and most influential in all of Krat, can't come close to their power. On the other hand, this fact includes another truth. Have you noticed? The state's censorship is keeping me from writing it, but as a writer, I'm curious if people are ready to accept the truth. The truth that there's a murderer made of steel that walks among us. Perhaps our world of Krat is not such a safe place after all. So obviously, they're talking about Vanini. Parents were murdered, possibly by a puppet. Who knows? It's a mystery. Mystery to you and I. not? Perfect. Use the arcade underground key. Missed. He's stealing my ergo. Stir. I'm really screwing up this pathway. Spear of Honor. Rest real quick. we have another shortcut. Not sure we need this many, but we have them. Just gotta remember which way to go. We gotta go where to find. There it is. Thank you. The greatest show on Earth is coming. The biggest show on Earth is coming to Krat to make your heart race. Dear ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Grand Exhibition in Krat, the city of tomorrow, the center of New Age. State-of-the-art machines, balloons spread across the sky, and a popular performance that toured from across the great desert in the south to the country in the far east. Don't forget the essence of the automated puppet, the center of Krat's revival. The greatest show awaits you all. Don't miss your chance to see the following of the exhibition galleries: Puppet of the Future, Multiple Purpose Puppets, Vidini Tram, New Butler Puppets, Special Exhibition Gallery, Treasure from the Far East. If you wish to behold these splendors, be sure to attend. Ringling Bros DMCA. Oh yeah. More XP.
Old woman of the, venerable lady looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got?
That's right. Excuse me.
Hello? Is anyone there?
this is where we'll end tonight's stream.
Can you hear me? Really? Eviva, it actually worked. This has to be how the King of Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them. I can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery. And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too, but you have to investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
Alright. So, we're gonna get the Belui to the old lady, get her treasure, and then head back to the hotel and call that a stream. Not much for ending on a... not ending on a boss, I know, but, you know, it's one of those things where trying to pad this out. Not pad it out, but, you know, we can only go so many places when it's starting to get late. I don't know why I phrased it like that, but anyway. Excuse me. La Belle wine of the highest quality obtained from the wine cellar in Lorenzini Arcade. Someone on Roosevelt Hills Street might recognize the true value of this wine. La Belle is a time-honored wine that some even call the ruby of the heavens. It was a luxury item that the legendary stalker is said to have enjoyed drinking as well.
La Bleuie. Even in the bottle, it has a distinctive shade of red. Oh, thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease. But this glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
Venini commemorative coin. Venini commemorative coin. A commemorative coin obtained as a thank you gift from the old lady at the window. It is engraved with Venini's face. The Venini commemorative coins were minted for a limited edition sale for the Venini Fan Club's anniversary. It was a magnificent event attended by Kratz socialites and celebrities. Alright. Show that off to Puccinella. I'm butchering half the names in this cast. See, look, there he is right there.
The House of Venini. Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Venini Foundation. The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members. Well, once Master Venini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced. This is one of those, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you? You have restored Master Venini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir. Thank you.
Half-Moonstone.
At the House of...
I know my way around.
Sorry. Try not to shuffle too much. Anyway, let's level up and then we'll call it.
I'll use my power to...
Cool. Okay, I just want to find that cat. Extend it even further. Excuse me. Sorry. Never mind, I can never find this stupid cat. Okay. So, anyway, that's it for this week. So, Monday we're gonna get back into it, go to the Grand Exhibition, probably get into the Barren Swamp. This is definitely gonna be finished next week. Grand Exhibition, Barren Swamp, second round in Krot, underneath it, and then the Isle. Excuse me. I'd say Thursday at the latest. Next Thursday will be where we finish Liza P at the latest. But then that Friday, I don't have D&D this Friday, so that will be when we start into Elden Ring. So, yeah, with all that said, yeah, hopefully you've all enjoyed this marathon of the Souls games so far. Only a couple months till Night Rain to look forward to. Anyway, with all that said, that's going to be a stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you Monday. Bye-bye.